So I'm reading a really sweet book by Sri Dayamata. She was a member of the Self-Realization Fellowship, and she writes this on the back cover about the book, kind of as an introduction to what we'll look at. She says, "During my travels all over the world, so many people have asked me, how can I find greater meaning in my life? Is there an answer to the emptiness, the unexpressed longing that I feel within my heart? Where is the love I am missing?" And she says about her book, this is in essence what I tell them. And so here's a couple of little brief readings. While working every now and then, stop and ask yourself, is my mind silently watching God within, or is it lost in these outer concerns? If you meditate and then try during activity to keep the mind centered in the divine, you automatically begin to express balance in your life. And you become a calmer human being, operating not from emotion, but from a deeper state of inner quietude. In the midst of intense activity, when half a dozen problems are demanding your attention simultaneously, it is a real challenge to be able to suddenly stop what you are doing and to think, "My beloved God, are you still with me?" When your silent call to Him reveals His comforting presence, then you will know that you are progressing spiritually. If you follow what I am suggesting, the time comes when your consciousness remains unbrokenly in that meditative state, always with God. The devotee eventually becomes like Brother Lawrence. Whether he was sweeping the floors or worshiping God before the altar, his mind was constantly engrossed in Him. That is the state you want to come to. But it requires effort. It does not come by merely imagining. Eventually, you will find that even while you are doing your work, whenever you take your mind within for a moment, you will feel an inner effervescent well of devotion, of joy, and of wisdom. You will say, "Ah, here He is within me." This is the fruit of meditation that can be enjoyed at any time, in quiet communion, or in the midst of activity. Push against the walls of what absolute love looks like, of what pure love, unconditioned, what does that mean to you? Bring it down to where you live and where you walk and where you think and where you breathe. And explore the idea of perfect love. Explore the idea of God from the inside. See who it is within you that hungers for these things. Who is it within you that is looking for these things? Who is it in you that wants more from your life?